Hello, we're here to talk about England and the concept of time. This is Taryn, Nuna, Andre, and Moreno. According to our textbook, anthropologists insist that how members consider the concept of time and how they manage it are key to understanding a culture's meaning of life and their nature of existence. There are two ways in which time can be conceived: as a line of sequential events, passing in regular intervals, or as cyclical and repetitive, compressing past, present, and future, and that is synchronic. When it comes to sequential cultures, it's about doing one thing at a time or going from point A to point B, whereas synchronic cultures go whichever way, taking different paths to reach the same goal or coming full circle to the same point. Now, which of these is England? England, of course, is sequential, but we have to be careful. A person who is used to doing only one thing at a time can insult someone who is used to doing several things at a time, and vice versa. Characteristics of sequential cultures in business are: they tend to spend half of their time talking and the other half listening to their colleagues. They generally do one thing at a time, planning ahead step by step. When it comes to problem solving, sequential businesses are polite but direct and confront the issue with logic. Sequential businesses are job-oriented and tend to stick to the facts. When it comes to business operations, the businesses are result-oriented and tend to stick to the agenda. In business interactions, written word is very important, and the body language is more formal than not.
England is the most populated country in the United Kingdom. As you can see, England shown in red. The other countries that make up the United Kingdom are Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. England has Queen Elizabeth II as the monarch. She's 90 years old and she has been in reign for 65 years, which is one of the longest in the world. The capital city of England is London, which is known for tea, food, and shopping. The population of England is about 53 million people. England was the first industrialized nation after the Industrial Revolution that began around 1760. There have been several influential English authors, but perhaps the most well-known is William Shakespeare, who wrote classics such as Romeo and Juliet, Macbeth, and Hamlet.
Many cultures which used to be great empires in the past, like China or Japan, tend nowadays to be more past-oriented. The British Empire was during Queen Victoria's reign the largest empire ever. At the beginning of the 20th century, England was considered the most civilized country in the world. Nowadays, English people take pride in their glorious imperial past and are keen on preserving their traditions and their national heritage, incorporating them in their current way of life, always relating their present to the past. A more recent example which proves English orientation to time is the result of Brexit in spring 2016, when population voted for UK to leave the European Union.
So the typical day of an English person is that they wake up, put the kettle on for a cup of tea, and make themselves a mean fry-up. You know, hash browns, bacon, sausages, the full Monty. Or if you're feeling lazy, a simple bacon sarnie will do. After you've had your breakfast, then you want to pop out down the park with your mates, David Beckham and Paul Scholes, for a cheeky game of football. And then after that, you go to the pub for a few pints before catching the bus to Brighton for a cheeky Nandos with the lads. And then you head to Spoons, Weatherspoons, for 2 pictures of The Godfather for 12 quid, down the hatch, then you're ready to stumble towards the club for another messy seaside sesh. In England, there's nothing we love more than a mean cup of tea and our favourite TV shows. And this has created a TV pickup, which is completely unique to Great Britain. This means that there is an electrical usage surge during the ends of our favourite TV shows, such as EastEnders, which is aired 5 times a week, so that people can boil their kettle. And this means that around 1.7 million kettles are boiled, which requires 3 gigawatts extra in the national grid. Thanks for listening. Cheerio.
Cheerio! Cheerio!
Cheerio!